Hello, everyone. My name is Sarish Manav, and the title of my research work is Does Performance Pressure Enhance Employee Performance? The Role of Employee Sleep, Constant Connectivity, and Rumination. My co author is Professor Dr. Amir Gulzar, and we are from Foundation University, Islamabad, Pakistan, and this is my abstract idea. Now, coming towards the introduction, we are living in the era of invention and innovation, where organizations are at a cutthroat competition with each other to increase market share and enhance profitability. Therefore, employees are expected to perform beyond the expectations, but the organizations are not much considerate about the well being of employees. Such expectations can impact employees' health. The advent of information and communication technology and mobile work devices have become an inseparable component of our personal and professional life. Although it has made our life easier, but it has certain adverse effects as well. So, the current study examined the impact of performance pressure on insomnia symptoms and employee task performance. Problem statement. Performance pressure is a significant source of work-related stress. Employees can be productive if they get proper sleep. Many employees are unable to get proper sleep. Information and communication technology and mobile work devices have become an inseparable component of our personal and professional life, and they have made our life faster and easier, but yet there are certain drawbacks as well. For example, disturbed work-life balance and suppression of melatonin. Research gaps. Limited research has been conducted upon the negative outcomes of performance pressure. For this study, the negative outcomes are negative work rumination, insomnia symptoms, and reduced performance. The second research gap is the impact of constant connectivity upon employee sleep. Research objectives are to find the association between performance pressure, negative work rumination, insomnia symptoms, and employee task performance. And then to test the moderating role of constant connectivity between negative work rumination and insomnia symptoms. A brief literature review. Many organizations across the globe pressurizes their employees to raise performance in order to elevate the bottom line to higher levels. As a result, employees experience stress to raise their performance, or else they have to face substantial outcomes. Therefore, by nature, performance pressure hampers the well-being of employees. Gutnick et al., 2012. Healthy sleep, being a significant component of human life, is a major contributor to human well-being. Despite the positive association between organizational success and healthy employee sleep, it is still out of reach for many. Barnes and Watson, 2019. The importance of good sleep cannot be denied. There are certain contemporary components of our routine and work life which are useful and dangerous for us at the same time. One of such things include information and communication technology or mobile work devices. Prolonged exposure to such devices adversely affect the production of a hormone called melatonin, which aids in falling and staying asleep, according to Barnes and et al. 2020. The hypothesis for this research work were H1, performance pressure is negatively associated with employee task performance. H2, performance pressure is positively associated with negative work rumination. H3, performance pressure is positively associated with insomnia symptoms. H4, negative work rumination is positively associated with insomnia symptoms. H5, H5 is negative work rumination mediates the relationship between performance pressure and insomnia symptoms. H6 is about negative association between insomnia symptoms and employee task performance. H7 is about the sequential mediation of negative work rumination and insomnia symptoms between performance pressure and employee task performance. H8 is about the moderating role of constant connectivity between negative work rumination and insomnia symptoms. This is the research model that was developed for this research study, and it is supported by conservative cognition model of stress and boundary theory. Research design for this study is research philosophy is positivism, research approach is deductive, research choice is monomethod quantitative, purpose of the study is explanatory, types of investigation is causal, study setting is natural, unit of analysis is individual, time horizon is time lag, research strategy is survey, data source is primary. Population for this study was the employees of manufacturing industries of Pakistan, and sample was employees of manufacturing industries working in Rawalpindi and Islamabad region and surrounding areas as well. Sampling technique was non-probability convenience sampling, and sample size was approximately 2,210. As it was a time lag study, at time T1, employees were asked to respond to demographics and performance pressure related items. At time 2, employees were asked to respond to the negative work rumination and constant connectivity related items. At time 3, employees were asked to respond to the insomnia symptoms related items, and supervisor were asked to rate the performance of the employees. Smart PLS 3 was used for data analysis, and the results of the measurement model were that all the factor loadings were above 0.6, all the Cronbach alphas were between 0.7 and 0.9, all average variance extracted were above 0.5. Measurement model validity, you can see all the values in the diagonal are above all the values in the same rows and column. HTMT criterion, all the values were in range. And coming to the structural model, the direct paths, you can see that all the p values are significant and the decision is accepted. And all the f values are in range. Mediation analysis, again, you can see all the values are significant and the hypotheses are accepted. Moderation analysis, for moderation analysis, you can see that the p-value is significant and the decision is accepted. So all the hypotheses were accepted. Conclusion, although to some extent performance pressure is needed to keep employees motivated to perform well, but it may harm employees' psychological health and cause insomnia symptoms. Constant connectivity has made our life easier, but at the same time, it suppresses the production of melatonin, which aids in falling and staying asleep, and the importance of good sleep cannot be denied. And that's all. Thank you so much. I hope you liked the presentation.